Hi, it's Jonathan Sweat. So, hey, I've been asked a lot of questions or asked the same question a lot over the last few days, and that is, should I wait before I buy something? Or I've been told, hey, I thank you for pre-approving me, but I think I'm going to wait for a while and let rates come down before I buy something. So, the rates definitely the elephant in the room. Want to talk about it a little bit? Yes, rates are higher than what we've been accustomed to for sure over the last few years. A lot of you would like to move, but you may have a interest rate right now that is fairly low. And you're thinking, why would I want to sell what I have and move? But I want to address a couple of things that I'm going to share on my computer screen in a minute because I want it to make sense. Why I want to help you make sense why it's important. I think right now, if you're thinking about buying, why you would want to buy now with a higher rate versus keeping what you've got. Okay, so if you're in the mindset you would like a bigger place, nicer place, maybe you need more space, maybe you want to downsize, doesn't really matter. But if you think you have a desire, number one, to either own a home or a desire to move to a different home, here's why you want to do it now. So I'm just going to use some quick visual for you right now because here's a cost of waiting, and I'm using some really accurate statistics from the Roanoke, Salem area, which is going to be pretty general for our area in the Roanoke Valley. But let's say if you're looking at a $300,000 home, and I'm going to make an assumption too that you're putting 20% down, so that would leave you a loan amount of 240. Okay, so if you're looking right now, let's say at a home priced at 300, just in 6 months, that same home is projected to be about 305. In 12 months, that same home is now projected to be almost 320,000. In 2 years, same home now projected to be about 332. Real estate is not coming down. We don't see any kind of trend that's going to project real estate values to come down. The reason for that is the number of Americans that are entering their stage of life buying their first home. The median age of a person in America buying their first home is 34 years old. Okay, that's the median age. Right now, if you were to look at the number of Americans age 18 to 32, it's the highest number of Americans that we've seen in history. So we have really for about the next 14 years this huge number of Americans that will be looking for a home. What do we have right now? Lack of inventory. So what happens when you have a low supply but a huge demand? Prices go up. It's supply and demand and it's basic economics. So that's what we're going to be looking at over really the next 12 to 15 years, I believe, with real estate right now is this huge influx of people looking to buy their first home. Values are not coming down. What will come down? Interest rates. Interest rates will adjust back down. So the reason why you want to buy now, if you're thinking about it, or think that I would like to become a homeowner, or maybe um, I would like to have a different home than the one you're in right now. The reason is you want to buy now to get that price of the home cheaper, refinance the rate when rates drop, and then now you've got the home that you want to be in at a payment that you're comfortable with. Okay, another great tool too that we have a lot of clients doing right now is an option called a 2-1 buy down. And what that basically means is the first year you get a rate that's 2% lower than the going rate. So if the rate right now, let's say, is 7.875, then that first 12 months, that rate would be 5.875. The second 12 months, it becomes 6.875. And then the next 12 months, it's going to adjust at that 7.875 forever. But we all know that you're going to be able to refinance in the first 2 years. The likelihood of you being able to refinance in that first 2 years is really, really, really high. Not 100% guaranteed, but super high. The other cool thing that happens with a 2-1 buy down, because it's prepaid interest that's paid up front by the seller, But because it's paid up front, if you refinance or sell the home in that first 2 years, you're going to get a partial refund back of the prepaid interest that was paid up front. It's just a great, great tool. So the reason I'm sharing this today is because I feel like so many people have heard right now rates are high. They are higher than what we've been accustomed to. However, it's still a great time to buy. If you're thinking about it, now is the time because values will continue to go up. Rates will come down, values will go up. I hope that makes sense. If you want me, these are very generic numbers based on 300,000, but the projection of appreciation is very accurate. If you'd like for me to run some numbers specific to you and what you're looking at buying with a 2-1 buy down as an option, please feel free to reach out. Or if you know someone that you've heard recently talk about, I would like to buy a home, but I'm going to wait till rates. Would you do me a favor and do them a favor? Share this with them. They need to understand the real math because it will make a big difference in their finances, not just now, but down the road too. Okay. Hope that makes sense. You can reach me at 540-314-8843 or by email at jsweat@alcova.com. Hope you have an amazing day. See ya.